Founders Floor, a co-working accelerator for startups.
I'm not really a metrics person. I'm more of a bottoms-up, is it big enough? So I can tell you, profitability can be as harmful as it can be helpful.
This video is brought to you by Precursor Law, the recommended law firm of Founders Floor.
Oftentimes, if I find a business that's profitable early, I'm always like, don't you have enough growth to when those dollars, usually be at a point when you meet me that putting those dollars back into the business to grow faster is a much better use of time and energy than it is to sort of extract profits. The reality is, to get something done in our firm, we very rarely, at our size now, make investments in companies where we don't have some semblance of metrics. So my rule is some data beats no data, but more data rarely changes your mind from some data. So a lot of you will go out and pitch, and people will tell you, this is great. If you come back in 2 quarters with some more data, I'd love to see it. Of course they'd love to see it. It's free. Is it free? You go do the work, you come back, you show me the data, I go, wow, this data is really great. I can think of one investment I've made where the person came back, and it was the 3rd time, and showed me data. I was like, wow, you double every quarter. I still don't fully understand how and why, but I want to find out how and why. The only way I'll do it is by investing. There are so many VCs who I think, partially to maintain an option, partially to be nice, will tell you this is great. If only we had more data. 99% of those people will never write you a check. Unless you're in a no data is real. If you have literally no data, haven't launched, don't know if anyone's going to use that product, I think that's valid. But once you have some data, if someone tells you they'd like to see a lot more data, they're probably not the right investor for you at that time. The other thing, the real honest, the less snarky answer to your question, though, is every firm is different. And I think if you look at the kind of companies that people fund, you look at some firms, you're like, wow, they do really crazy consumer stuff. I'm guessing they're not really into hardcore revenue analysis. You see someone who does mostly enterprise and B2B, they're going to want to see business model, gross margins, cost of sales. So I care more about the model. If you can tell me the model, hey, we think we could command a price point of $1,000. We think our cost of acquisition is going to be around $200, and here's what we've got to work with. You and I can have a spirited conversation about, based on what I've seen, whether that model makes sense. But we invest so early. Our typical team is 3 or 4 people when we fund them. They haven't done much. So I'm much more interested in figuring out, does this company have a model that will yield a big company?